Hello, my name is Rufia Hainal and I'm doing my PhD in moral economics, which I describe as the incorporation of ethical elements into economic theory. In this video, I will elaborate on why being selfless is in no contradiction with a thriving economy and how some connections at basic levels of economics have not been drawn in this regard. To begin this, I am applying a needs theoretical scheme in the context of integration theory. Assuming that human needs, in whatever order, have a hierarchy, we may view every individual life journey also as a climb upwards on these hierarchical structures, trying to reach ever higher levels of well-being. We tend to recognize on a regular basis that without others and without cooperation, we cannot climb very high. This recognition fosters cooperation, leading to organized communities and growth. Growth, in material terms of course, is limited globally at given levels of technology. So at this point, the groups can clash or explore further ways of integration. The entire process resembles a collective climb too, upon a mountain or a pyramid of progress. Individual need structures, however, have some peculiarities. For one, it is an arbitrary, traditional assumption that needs are insatiable. We might as well say that there is enough, that our needs can be satisfied fully and sustainably. Second, individual need structures are not isolated from each other. Not only do we need each other as social beings, but I also entertain the idea of an ethical element, a need to help others, that we have evolved. It may be pictured as a small, protruding brick in our need structure, ultimately capable of forming bridges between individuals, as an infrastructure for cooperation and progress too. The explanation of selfless deeds by human needs is something novel. If someone is aware of this causal connection, we may describe their behavior as rationally selfless. The awareness that sharing burdens and joys creates and multiplies value in the economy is what makes it rational. So here comes a visual model. The first graph depicts finite needs, which increase in terms of value or energy in a linear manner as function of the population number. The second graph illustrates potential shapes of producing output or satisfiers in value or energy, again as a function of the population number. These are nonlinear, exponential if sharing increases value without difficulties, and forming an S-shape in the case of macro-level obstacles to sharing, not just joy, also tasks. And now we see them combined and are witnesses to intersections of needs and output, which represent equilibria. We're not finished here because output levels may change with technological progress. This is depicted here with multiple technology level output functions drawn for both the exponential and the S-shaped versions. These equilibria arise for various numbers of the population comparable with our planet's carrying capacity. So if we focus on the intersections now, we can depict the needs output equilibrium in terms of population numbers as a function of the technology levels. In the case of the exponential functions, for instance, the intersection population number draws closer to zero with higher technology levels. I have put these intersections exp on another graph. S1 and S2 are two intersection points that the S-shaped output function may have with the needs function, and these two behave differently. I have also symbolically illustrated environmental capacity, E and V. It would be measured as the carrying capacity of our planet with ever higher levels of technology. The upward sliding paths are agricultural, industrial, and technological revolutions, for instance, whilst the downward sliding paths symbolize exploitative levels of technology use. So let me summarize for you where we have arrived at. From the alternative premises of the need to help others, finite needs, and objective technology levels, through the logical chain of rational selflessness, sharing as value creation, and the resulting exponential or S-shaped up functions, we could build a visual system of theoretical equilibria. In terms of population numbers, these models would suggest to follow the equilibria as long as they remain beneath the population carrying capacity of the planet. With technological change, however, the equilibria of needs and output are likely to draw close to zero in terms of the population number, whilst the carrying capacity may actually increase. Selfless perspectives can contribute to both output maximization and, beyond that, finding meaningful, non-polluting activities to engage in for a population growing maximum at the planetarily carryable pace. This would require educational support and institutional tweaks for selflessness, potentially in tension with the economic systems we currently live in. The awareness of rational selflessness can increase our marginal propensity or additional willingness to give, to share, and to reciprocate. Changes would have to be incremental, happening through the cultivation of economics in a moral as well as critical manner. So this is just a distilled fraction of my work, but I felt the urge to share my insights with broader audiences. Thank you very much for watching.